Hi, this is Izabel Florence, and you are listening to YouRLight podcast, a safe space where we talk about mental health and well-being. Hello, my lovely light being. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk again about your space, about your home, and how to better your well-being through the transformation of your environment. Last week we focused on keeping your space tidy and organized, having less things, having less clutter, bringing in light, thinking about the sounds in your space and how to use them for your well-being. Today we're going to explore a few things that you wouldn't really consider as much when you think about your environment, your space, but that make a massive difference. I believe that the habits that we cultivate daily really influence how well we feel in life and how accomplished we can become and how healthy we can stay. So I think setting yourself up for success when it comes to your space is a really important thing to consider. So it would really help if you think about what are the habits that you want to cultivate more in your life and set your space up so that it is easier for you to keep those habits. Our mind can get in the way of the things that we want to do a lot of the time. So we want to make sure that there's no barriers to the healthy life that we want to live. So for example, keeping your running shoes really close to your front door or always having workout clothes easily accessible to you can make a difference, because if you wake up and all you have to think about is putting your shoes and going out of the door for a run, there's less of an opportunity for your mind to get in the way. If there's a hobby that you want to cultivate, have a space for that hobby, because every time you look at that space, it will make you want to practice it more and more. If you want to take up reading, you want to read a little bit every day, have an area in your house that is really comfortable and keep your books next to it so that every time you have 5-10 minutes, you can go there, just sit down and read. If you want to stay healthier, have healthy food in your fridge, have a fruit bowl in your kitchen. And when you want a snack, instead of having a chocolate bar or thinking about some crisps, you can just pick up an apple. If you want to start meditating every day, have a space in your home that you know it's the space you go to meditate. It's ready whenever you have a little bit of time. You just go there. All you have to do is just sit down. So all you need to do is think about the habits that you want to cultivate and have a space that allows you to practice those habits really easily. Another thing that I think is important in your space is having it very personalized to you, because it creates an emotional attachment to where you live, and that can positively affect your mental health. You don't need to own your home. All you need to do is have a place where you feel a deeper connection to the environment around you, and you will have a sense of control and a sense of ownership over that space. So you can have personal items around, things that you have bought when you were traveling. You can have photographs that depict a happy time in your life. This will give you a sense of belonging and identity. Another thing that I like to think about when I am decorating my space or choosing my space is to think, how can I make this as easy for myself to practice embodiment? And this is something that's really important for me. I don't know for other people, but I think we have desensitized ourselves to our body in this society, and practicing embodiment every day in small ways can really make you feel grounded, make you feel safe, make you feel contained in the home that is your body, because you have your home and your body is your ultimate home. So you want to really cultivate a safe feeling within that space. So I really like having a space in my home that is dedicated for movement. For me, that means it's just some floor space, the size of at least a yoga mat. And I have before had to have a space where I have to move things around to be able to get that floor space, for example, a chair. But having some space on the floor that you feel you can explore your body, explore movement, stretch, practice yoga, practice meditation. really enhances my sense of well-being within my body. And it's really wonderful to be able to just roll out a mat and know that there is a safe space in my home so that I can find myself again, so that I can come back to the present moment, so that I can come back to connecting with my body. It's really healthy to live closer to the floor. Our bodies are not made to be sitting down on a chair or slouching on a sofa all day. So if you have some space in your home that you know you can sit on the floor, you can lie on the floor and read a book, you can stretch, you can dance, you can move. It's really special. I also really love sitting on the floor to eat. So in front of my sofa, I have a coffee table, and instead of sitting on the sofa, I sit on the floor and eat on the coffee table. It's healthier for my bones. It's healthier for my hips, for my body. And it's also really important to practice getting onto the floor and standing up again. You know, these minor things day to day make a huge difference. I had a bed on the floor for a very long time, like a Japanese kind of wooden, very simple bed just on the floor. And it means that you are practicing every day to bend your knees to get to the bed and to rise up. It's proven that it's healthier for the body if you have a bed on the floor because of that movement every day. These little things we don't really think about, but it compounds into something very powerful for your body and for the health of your body. Another thing that I think is really important in your home is to have your bedroom as kind of like a sanctuary. We have learned now how important sleep is for our mental health and well-being and for our longevity and for living not only a longer life, but a healthy, longer life. So making sure that your bedroom is just a space for sleeping and for sex is, I think, really important. If you start eating a lot in your bed or spending time in your bed, working in your bed, your mind associates your bed with all those different things. And so when you go to sleep, you can't really turn off your mind and get into this state of relaxation or get into a sensual state with your partner or with you, just yourself. So I think it's really important to view your bedroom in your home as a sacred space for sensual and sexual exploration and for rest. And this thought takes me into also the fact that I think it's important to have your workspace in your home separate to everything else, to have a dedicated work space. I know this is difficult. Nowadays, renting is really expensive and a lot of us are ending up with a very small amount of space in our homes. But even if it is one side of the sofa is for work and the other side is for relaxation, it will trigger in your brain that when you are sitting on that side, you know that that is work mode. And when you are sitting on the other side, you can relax. You can even have a very small desk in the room and a chair. Having that separation between relaxation, sleep, work is really important because as you go through your day, as soon as you arrive in a different place in your home, your body has learned that that is a space for sleep or for work or for relaxation or for sex, you know? It's again another way to ease your ability to keep the habits in your life healthy. You can also consider your social connections when you are making up your space or deciding where to put your furniture, because you want to have a space that promotes healthy social connection. So have a setup that encourages social interaction. And it is very beautiful when you create a space that is really special for you, a space that's your safe haven. when you invite people over, when you invite your loved ones, you can share food, you can have game nights. There's something so beautiful about being able to share that space with the people that you love. And as they arrive, they will feel what you have created. They will feel the energy that you have created for your space. And it's a really special thing to be able to share that energy with someone who might be stressed, someone who might be really anxious about their lives and really needing your energy, the energy that you have created for yourself that you now can share with others. So not only you can make your space special, inviting, peaceful, calm, unique for yourself, but when you are doing so, also think of the people that you love, the people that you want to enhance their lives. It's a really beautiful way to share your love with others, and it's a really beautiful way to show who you really are to those around you, because your space, as I said last week, reflects who you are. It reflects what's within you, and it can be vulnerable to share that with others. But when there is love surrounding this, it's a really beautiful thing. So this week, I want you to practice some movement in your home, practice some embodiment, and I want you to consider creating a space that's peaceful and calm and wonderful, not only for yourself, but for the people that you're going to invite to it. All right. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this podcast, I would be really, really appreciative if you press the follow button. I love you very much, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening. All the links are written down on the show notes, as well as resources for anyone struggling with their mental health. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified when we release new episodes. Also, feel free to share our podcast with your friends and family. And if you'd like to get involved, explore our content, or support our work, visit our website www.yourlight.earth. That's yourlight.earth. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at you.r.light. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.